Game show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Kings in Sacramento. Looking at the Kings, they've really got it going, working on a 5-game winning streak. They'll try to push it to 6 straight with a victory tonight. And one of the dynamic players we'll be seeing tonight is Draymond Green, so instrumental in the Warriors' championship run in 15. Shaq, he's a guy who can do it all on both ends of the floor.
He got great speed, strong enough to guard any position from the 1 through the 5. He has great defensive instincts. That's why he got second in Defensive Player of the Year voting.
Yeah, he was second? Wow. You know, but he turned himself into a three-point shooter, which he was not in college. Then all of a sudden, this guy's shooting threes, knocking down. He averaged actually 1 per game, Ernie. That's an incredible accomplishment for a guy who really wasn't a jump shooter.
You have a year like that, and then you've got to follow it up. You see Draymond Green following that successful 2015 year up with a better year coming up.
You know, hopefully after winning the championship, he doesn't get cute. Hopefully he says, you know what, I'm a defensive guy, I'm a defensive stopper. This is where I make my name. Even though I was hitting those threes, I'm not really a three-point shooter. I'm a defensive guy. I got to shut people down.
Being cute's not bad, though.
Now with the tip-off coming up shortly, we go courtside to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
I wouldn't know nothing about cute. I'm sexy.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave over the land of the free and the heart
Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The guys looking at Sacramento, they took the win in their last game against the Houston Rockets. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior as you could ever be.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms and hands. And it caused hesitation in taking shots in there.
Now Golden State's starting 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Durant is out there with Green, and it's Hill in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
For DeMarcus Cousins, his numbers have been flat-out phenomenal. I mean, just incredible. Sometimes hidden by the lack of what's around him in Sacramento, especially, you know, Greg, when you compare last year's stats with other centers in the NBA.
Yeah, he's averaged nearly 5 points more per game than the next center. Top 3 in rebounding for all centers. This guy is the complete package down low.
Sacramento on defense. Outside Curry. They set the pick. He feeds it to Hill. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Harrell. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And that one's good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Rondo against Thompson. Outside Rondo. Now here's Cousins. Tight defense on him. And it's the Warriors on the break. Green with the ball. Out to Thompson. Plenty of space. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
Kings have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Back to Rondo. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. It was a trade that seemingly had been talked about for several years. Finally last season, Boston shipping out Rajon Rondo to the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, halfway through the season.
Yeah, and it seemed to me to be a trade that actually helped both teams.
And for Rondo, in the trade, he was able to get out of a rebuilding situation in Boston. It immediately helped a playoff contender in Dallas that was looking for help at that point guard position. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And I tell you what, it was a rough go of things there early on for Rondo and Dallas. And you know, even for great players, it's always an adjustment when you go from a position of comfort to a completely new environment. And even though you're going to a better team, there's going to be some hemming and hawing in terms of your role and how you fit in.
Durant for 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and, Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
He hits the second from the line.
For Durant, KD did try to return last season, but that foot just wouldn't cooperate, and that's when they had to shut him down.
And he nails the third.
One last thing with Durant's foot. Foot injuries can be a scary thing in the NBA. Along with knees, those are the injuries you don't want to risk anything with.
Nice shot by Rondo.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Durant wide open. He fires. Can't capitalize on the good pick. The Kings trail by 3. Rondo kicks to Cousins. Back to Rondo. Here's Purdue. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And good on the second.